Here now with his choice and reaction, South Carolina Senator Lindsey Graham. Senator, am I wrong? Because that's the agenda to me that works for the country.
Yeah, but the question of the conference is a time for choosing. What I would tell the people putting on the conference, the Republicans have already chosen. They've chosen an American First agenda to rally the party around. And if the primary were held tomorrow, President Trump would win if he chose to run going away. So the question really is, does anybody in the Republican Party doubt that the American First agenda is the way to move forward? And here's the question I have. If President Trump decides to run in 2024 and he wins the party's nomination, will you support him? It's a time for choosing in that regard. Would you support President Trump if he's our nominee? Every Republican needs to be asked that question.
You know, for the House to have in the Biden-Obama years 65 show votes to repeal and replace Obamacare and then not be ready with their plan in 2017 speaks volumes about that old Republican Party. For 7 Republican senators, your colleagues, to vote in 2015 for a clean repeal bill of Obamacare, and then when it mattered, then when it would have been signed into law, 7 of them backed away from their vote 2 years earlier. That's the old, weak establishment Republican Party. I don't see that as a viable alternative anymore.
So this whole conference is, how would you define being a Republican? I would look at what President Trump did, and I would choose that as my way forward. That we believe in strong borders, we believe in a strong military, that we're expecting people to do more to help themselves. America can't be everything to everybody all the time. We believe in lower taxes. We believe in free and fair trade and not being a chump when it comes to trade. So the bottom line is, if you're running for president or thinking about running for president, are you smart enough to embrace the American First agenda? And the question for the Republican Party right now is, if Donald Trump ran in the primary, he would win going away. And the question is, why? Why are so many Republicans willing to give him another shot at this? Because they believe in what he did and they believed his policies worked. And if you don't see that, if you don't get that, then you really don't understand the Republican Party in 2021.
So what's the point? I see that the establishment figures are trying.
That's the question.
Okay. What I see is they're fighting a Cold War against those that support the Make America First, Great Again agenda and America First agenda. I don't think they have a prayer. They can try as hard as they want, but if you have candidates that don't support those simple principles that I believed in my whole career, I will no longer support a rhino. I'm not doing it.
Well, I think what they're trying to do is convince people who may be running in 2024 that the Trump agenda is not the right formula for success. And I respectfully disagree. If you want to make the Republican Party strong all over the country and you want to win in 2024, we need to embrace the policies of President Trump that worked. So this idea of having a conference trying to figure out what the Republican Party should do and be, to me, is sort of nonsensical. We know what it should be. It should be an American First agenda, and if President Trump runs, he's going to have some damage to repair, but I think he's in great shape to win the primary and could get reelected. And my question is, if he's the nominee, would you support him? I'd like to hear a lot of people answer that question.
Well, let's see if they get asked that question at this little soiree they're having at the Reagan Library. All right, Senator, thank you.